Girl Thacker and the MonsterVerse. The MonsterVerse is one of the most successful cinematic universes. It started back in 2014 with Godzilla, which I really like. I think it's pretty good. I really like Kong Skull Island. I think it's really good. I think it's a nice balance of continuing the MonsterVerse will still be its own thing. And generally, it's just a very fun movie. I really love Godzilla King of the Monsters. And I think it's really good. Which is interesting because I do slightly prefer King Kong more than Godzilla. But out of all the MonsterVerse movies, Godzilla King of the Monsters is my favorite. And then we get to Godzilla Vs Kong. You guys should probably know that I've been pretty harsh on this movie in the past. In my original review, I said that it was just okay. I didn't really like this movie a whole lot. But now I've rewatched it again, I like it more. I have lessened up on it a bit. Now I think it's good, but a pretty low good. I still think it has some pretty big problems in it. There's some cool unique things in it that I do like. See, even though I didn't love Godzilla vs Kong, I was still pretty excited for Godzilla X Kong The New Empire. After all the trailers and everything about it, this movie looks like it might be a lot of fun. Of course, I was excited to see more Godzilla and King Kong. I was excited to see the new original villains. I was excited to see where this would take the MonsterVerse. So now I've seen Godzilla X Kong The New Empire. This movie's really good. Adam Wingard, this film's director, has said many times that this is supposed to feel like a Saturday morning cartoon, and that's 100% the case. This movie is just absolutely crazy. At least we're seeing the MonsterVerse go from Godzilla to this, but I don't mind it. And the big play of the MonsterVerse is that the humans are always boring. And this one, they're pretty much just exposition. They're on screen for a bit, exposition, then they're gone. And like Godzilla vs Kong, Kong is the main character again, which makes sense. You can show more emotion with King Kong than you can Godzilla. Godzilla is definitely in this film more than Godzilla vs Kong, but he's not in it a whole ton. I think Godzilla probably has 30-40ish minutes of screen time. I think this one does a really good job further developing Kong. It's really engaging Kong want to find more apes like him. Speaking of which, yeah, it's nice to see a whole clan of King Kongs. That's how we never got in the other King Kong movies, and I really like that. It was nice, it was unique, it was different. It also kind of gave me Planet of the Apes vibes. Which you guys probably know I kinda like that franchise. I also love how all the apes have unique and different designs. And to an extent, they kinda have their own personalities. I also like this one's original villain, Scar King. He's honestly pretty menacing, he has a really great design. He's not physically strong, but he makes up for that in his agility and his smartness. To a very soft extent, he kinda reminds me of Koba. I also like Shimu. This is supposed to be the time that caused the first Ice Age in the MonsterVerse. It's compelling seeing this time being mind controlled by Scar King, because you can tell that it's going through so much pain, doesn't want to do this, but it's having to, so you can kind of attach this character without having any dialogue, and really only getting to know him for like a few seconds near the end of the film. I also really like Zuko, which is a younger ape that Kong kind of takes in, and it takes time building their relationship. It doesn't just jump into it, it takes its time with that, and I appreciate that. They could have just went, oh yeah, they should have a bond, but no, they got off to a rocky start, and I like that. And the action. Oh. The action. The action in this movie is actually insane. The fight scenes where Kong, Godzilla fighting Scar King and Shimu are just bonkers in the best way possible. You got Kong with basically an infinity gauntlet. You got Godzilla with his new evolved pinkish. He's Barbie-fied, which is amazing. I love it so much. And you get Scar King with his whip made out of bones. They find the city for a bit, and man, there's this one scene where Kong throws Scar King, Godzilla hits Scar King back with his tail. This isn't spoiler because it's in the trailers, and Kong catches Scar King again. Man, that was like, this is so wacky, goofy, insane, and crazy, and stupid, and dumb, and I love it. And at one point while they're fighting inside Hollow Earth, everything goes like zero gravity, so you just see Godzilla flying through the air, and it's the best thing I've ever seen. It's not perfect, it's not even great, but it's just such an insane time. You're gonna find something of enjoyment out of this film. I don't see how you couldn't. I definitely recommend it. But now we're getting to spoilers, so if you don't want to be spoiled, click off the video. Mothra? Man, I love seeing Mothra again. I love the character Mothra so much. And seeing Godzilla, King Kong, and Mothra in one scene together was just insane. And I loved it so much. I know it's just like the fan part of me talking, and I don't care. I also love the defeat of Scar King. Him being frozen, then Kong just obliterating him, smashing him, you seeing all the pieces, but there's not really any gore, it's just kind of eyes kind of tinted red. That's like the most violent, non-violent villain death ever. But in the comments below, what do you guys think about Godzilla Vs Kong The New Empire? Bye guys for now. Bye bye, Scar Thacker.